Seems like that will do it.
So long.
I can finally have those new girls. Definitely an upgrade.
Fire's spreading.
I can't get through there. Probably through here.
Damn it, lots of smoke. Gotta hurry.
But from where I can go inside? It's gotta be this place. This ladder. I really like music here. Kind of forget that I have art sometimes.
Can't get out! Roof's collapsed! Coming to get you.
You'll have to run in there. Or what? Seems like it.
Ha 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 ha! We've a hero in our midst. The horses! Why, I'm prepared to forgive you the drubbing you gave those pricks at the crossroads.
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
What the fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Ah!
Bad idea. They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
Yeah, Baron. Nobody's helping you.
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on Tamara. Not once.
And
Only
on
wife.
Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Expect me to believe you were a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Your wife. How'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other. She's seen me drunk and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
How did they flee? What happened?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they fled. The truth this time.
I'd been soaking myself 3 days straight. Anna came to me, said they were leaving. I begged them to stay. She refused to hear it. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with my own piss. A large bump on my head. Sadly, they were gone.
Oh, she hit him probably with
Know
the
what
candlestick,
that's
right?
like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
What happened next?
What happened next?
Next. It only got worse. I awoke at sunset, not knowing how many days had passed. Thought it was all a ploughing, drunken nightmare. And then I went to the bedchamber, and Anna was not there. Instead, there was blood everywhere. I knew she'd miscarried. My breath short, my throat locked. I neared the bed and saw it. It lay there, a tiny thing, defenseless, on bloodied sheets, dead. And it was my doing.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it out and buried it.
Just like that?
Damn you! I gave no thought to a funeral. It was a horror. I wanted it to end. That child had been my dream. I told Anna, the little one, our little one, to make things right. Yet she died before she could be born. Understand, Witcher? My child was dead.
Keep it together, man.
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And your wife.
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into fucking what?
Let me explain.
A cursed creature that draws strength from killing pregnant women. Once it's strong enough, it attacks those who scorned it.
But how? How does it know?
Blood ties. They're a strong bond. A bond I want to use to find your family.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do, we gotta find the botchling first.
I'll show you where I buried her, and I'll dig the grave at my threshold.
If it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way.
Let's do this.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight.
Then wait here with me. Near midnight, I'll take you to where I buried her.
Get word to the common folk. Ought to stay in their homes tonight and draw a line of salt outside their doors. And try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel to dig up the grave?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Shower, huh? A few hours later. Ooh, Friday night.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
So where is the botchling?
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I'm ploughing now I've done wrong.
Good. The grave's dug up and empty.
What's that mean?
Botchling's on the prowl.
Oh. Ew, it's fucking nasty.
Look!
That is fucking nasty.
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes Garrity, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets going restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Pick it up. Take it in your arms.
Merciful gods!
Nasty.
Back to the fortress.
What's this?
As I recall, you were the one who wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck.
Hopefully won't turn back. Yeah, maybe I will need Axie, so... Holy fuck, so nasty. Jesus.
Spectres. Botchling set to trap.
writhing something fierce. I can't hold it. Calm it somehow.
I have the Acti.
Oh. Quiet now.
Why the fuck Wraiths?
What do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a Lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help you find your family.
I'm going to say there will be more Wraiths.
More coming. Need to hurry.
On with it. I'll not wait to read the hours. Squirming again? Like a daft eel? I cannot hold it! Worked. It stopped.
Alright. Come how?
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her?
Come on, Baron.
What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
Good. Now bury the body.
Yeah, let's do this.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Daya should turn into a Lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the Botchling to turn into a Lubberkin. That's it. Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
Sit and wait. something attack me, or just you wait? It's midnight, so what will happen at
By
midnight?
blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Ew, it looks the same. Only like ghosts. But they are still in the keep. Actually funny. Of course they aren't. I thought that will be like some sort of altered gnome or something. Just the spirit of the fucking disgusting fetus.
This down is a bastard, it is.
Nice lighting there. See, what will I have to kill to bring those two back, huh? Screw you, drown, I don't have time for you. You're just outside in this house.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
It's still here. That creature.
Clothing. They change in here.
There's something in here.
A bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the right way. Wants to show me something more.
Yeah, but first I want to kill those underguards, you know. I think that it's waiting for me. Nice lighting, by the way, really nice effects in this game. Okay, Botchling. What is this flower? Should really start pick up with the flowers more, I don't wanna really wait that much. Drowners again.
What now, you
Oh, finally, Rotfins. Don't have a beast here, but you it.
Just had a field day. Still worth a closer look.
Holy fuck. I got fucked by those Rotfins. Only I knew what is good versus them. And only if I knew how to stop them from exploding. So I get the bestiary entry finally. They always end up exploding in my face. Maybe if I use Igni, they will stop exploding. I doubt about that. This seems like they might be weak to Igni. What to say, it's just after I kill the Endragas. Yeah, they will just explode as always. Just keep respawning. Yo, buddy.
Should examine that horse carcass. What do we have here?
Horse carcass.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Maybe werewolf.